King, you promised me it's gonna be a quiet song, man. You said no trades, no signings, no nothing gonna happen this summer. It's gonna be real quiet, man. And it's the total opposite. You too, GloYard Gang. Podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cap and Crown members on Cap and Crown NBA podcast members only. We talk about all things NBA related over here, man. It's been a lot of news dropping. News literally just dropped right before the show. Why it took us a little time to start here. Yeah, like I said, trades, free agencies are right around the corner. Team people are re-signing with their teams. So, man, yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on right now with the NBA, man, which is probably the best time of the year because it gives you a lot to kind of talk about, discuss, man, and theorize and all them good things. So, listen, if you guys are into NBA content, do us a favor, man. Hit that subscribe button. Join us here Tuesday evening. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning, y'all. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. And also, too, if you guys hit them likes for us tonight, or should I say this morning, that'd be helpful as well. If you got any questions, any comments, members of the channel, you already know, man. Just hit the comment section and we'll get to those towards the end of the show. All right, King. Well, like I said, you got a lot going on right now, man. So let's go ahead and get right to it, man. Before we do that, let's go ahead and stop and show some love to the sponsor of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem when your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
All right, King, let's get to it, man. We had some trades happening today, man. So let's get to it.
Gentlemen, I'd like to report a trade.
King, it's finally happened, King. It's finally happened. So we have a trade alert. LaMelo Ball and Josh Green go to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Naz Reid, the 2033 Minnesota first, 2028, 29, and 30 swaps. Those will be first round swaps, and 29, 32, and 33 second round picks. It's a lot of assets, man, in return. Well, King, before we get to the rest of the news on surrounding this, go ahead and let the folks at home know, man. What's your thoughts on this trade, man? Oh,
go ahead.
Yeah, my bad. Go ahead. Why are you doing it? One more thing I forgot to do.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I think this is a good trade for. I think this is a great trade for Charlotte. And then Naz Reid pickup. I talked to you the other day about them losing Julius Reed, Minnesota, that is, who was gonna be their starting power forward. It's like, oh yeah, Naz Reid. And now that they lost him, I'm like, what's going on there? I think the writing's on the wall for Anthony Edwards. Yeah, Minnesota. Wow, I don't know what's going on right now. I guess they waited for LaMelo to get the value that he did get after last year, and they shipped him off, bro. Shout out to Charlotte. I wanted to talk about the other trades or the other things they did first to really get into details of what I want to say about Charlotte. But as far as this move, man, it's a Josh Green trade, bro. What you mean? Going over to Minnesota, starting fresh and all that. But nah, I feel myself back going. But okay. But yeah, I think this is a great trade for Charlotte. And I think Charlotte's going in the right direction, bro. Like, shout out to Charlotte, bro.
Yeah, this is what I forgot to add on her. So check this out. So these are like the 5 reasonings behind what could possibly be why they decided to trade LaMelo. And you kind of said it. One of them is money. No, I'm sorry. One of them is polarizing health, nipple. Sound familiar? Money and new front office. So with the polarizing part, man, listen, he's been running into a lot of legal issues around Charlotte, with his vehicles and stuff like that, running folks over. He got legal cases going against him and all that stuff.
I don't mean to laugh. He just said, running folks over.
Bro, he didn't run a kid over or something like
Yeah,
that.
bro,
Ran
he's
over his foot or
tripping,
something.
bro. Yeah,
Something like that. And then, of course, his health. They were talking about, man, how many games he played over like the last 2 seasons. Like this is his first year playing over 70 games.
Yeah.
So his health been kind of a question. The Concanupple effect. I think me and you talked about it, man, and we had folks, a couple people in the comments said you killed us when we said it. Yeah. And this is why.
Con can do more than what folks think he can do. They want to expand his game a little bit.
Yeah. And the fact that, a lot of things turned around when they end up drafting a guy.
Yep. He's skilled.
You know what I'm saying?
He's talented. He's nice.
And so that was one of the reasons. And then, of course, the money. Like I said, him missing all these games and, his health. Stuff going off court. I forgot how much he's old right now. I think he had 3 years left, and I think it's like 100 and what was it? I forgot how much it was.
Something.
And I forget, it's a lot. It's a lot, bro.
It's he making like $40-some million a year. Remember he was on that list with
he making like 40 point something this year or 41 or something like that. Under Austin Reeves, and then of course they got the new front office and stuff like that. So the new front office probably looked at him and was like, "Yo, his value is as high as it's gonna be right now." Like you said, it's the highest it's been. Mm-hmm. Now it's probably the best time to move him. That sound familiar, huh? Like a certain team should have did that. But yeah, man. So those are like the 5 things that could be possibly why they moved him in the first place. Because I think we talked about it on the show when the news came out. It came out that Wednesday that they were talking about moving him, and then we talked about it. No, Monday. Came out that Monday. Then we talked about it on Wednesday. No, it wasn't Wednesday because we did a show on Tuesday. He came out that Tuesday. They were talking about trading him. Then he got traded that morning or whatever on that Wednesday. So, kind of threw a lot of people. I know I've been listening to a lot of folks, and everybody was kind of shocked that he got moved. Because I think what you said on the last show, like he was starting to figure it out. They got some camaraderie. They got the chemistry. They're still a young team. He's only 24. Like he's been in the league for 80 years and nothing like that. He's only 24. He's still young, figuring it out and everything. His first year coming back, playing most of the season, he was healthy. I think he played like 70 games or something like that. He only missed like 12 games. Yeah. So it was kind of crazy, but yeah, man. I think they figured move him right now while his value is at its highest. Mm-hmm. And on the Minnesota side, bro, so, to me this looks like a desperation move to try to appease Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
I
don't even think just for Anthony Edwards, bro.
It's for Anthony Edwards, bro.
You think getting him over there for Anthony Edwards?
Yeah, because remember Anthony Edwards, that rumor is coming out that not rumor, I think it's pretty much a given that he ain't been happy with the way that the Minnesota been moving, and he wants some help.
Yes, and
so. What was the one thing we kept saying that they need on the team? Need a point guard.
Yeah.
Now Melo can facilitate. I give him that. Mm-hmm. The only thing about Melo that I'm scared of is the structure. You got a lot of leeway. Now, I will give him this. He did take a step back. This, like you said on the last show, he did take a step back. Mm-hmm. His usage dropped us a bit. His scoring dropped. And it wasn't for bad reasons. It's because that happened and the team got better. We saw that, right? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm kind of hoping he kind of picked up on that. And if he could take that over there to Minnesota with Ant, because Ant is better than anything you have played with over there in Charlotte. So that's why I'm like, if he can take that over there with him to Minnesota, then it might be good. I still feel like they probably need a couple more pieces as far as size because they got rid of Naz Reid and Julius Randle.
Yep.
They had McDaniels playing the 4. What I'm saying? And so that's the only hang up for me. But like I said, if he put it like this, if he brings that LaMelo that he had played with this past season, they might be okay. But if he kind of reverts back to old LaMelo in some type of shape, form, or fashion, get ready to see Anthony Edwards head to another city. Okay. So but other than that, like I said, the Charlotte, listen. Charlotte now has the second most first round picks behind OKC. Yes. They now have the top 3 largest amount of draft capital out of OKC, them, and San Antonio. Those are 3 top teams in the league. So now this team is positioning themselves to be kind of in that same vein of OKC and of San Antonio, where hey, they get that dude, sky's the limit. They could probably take off. So shout out to the new front office, man, a competent front office, because we all know how the previous regime was, you know what I'm saying, for the past 15 years or whatever it was for Charlotte, between Bobcats and the Hornets. So yeah.
Last piece, Minnesota. You said about the it was for Anthony. It was for Anthony Edwards. So yes, I agree with what you're saying. They're trying to get him help for Anthony Edwards. I don't think this is what Anthony Edwards wanted, though. Is what I'm saying. I don't think LaMelo Ball was that. Like, think about it. They now locked in all their money basically with LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards with a little bit of, you feel me, AO on the side or whatever like that. Like, so yeah, I don't like that. They had Julius Randle, which wasn't the greatest, right? And even if you pick apart Julius Randle like playoff performances, right? At least he got playoff performances.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Like, at least you got playoff performances.
He got all of in. That's why I said I'm not like,
this is Anthony. I was going to lead this. I'm already there. He's gone.
I'm gonna wait and see how it go, man.
All right, that's right. As you probably should, but I'm letting you know I see the writing on the wall for this one. So this one of those. We'll talk about it later on. I'm like, yeah, I knew you said
like this don't. When this happened, this didn't like, oh my god, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't. It's
not gonna be highlights.
Like
you're putting more on Rudy Gobert too. He better not get hurt at all.
Yeah, they going back to Rudy Gobert, Utah, bro, where he literally was the defense.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. Like, you got Jay McDaniels and all that stuff, but still, it ain't as much as it used to be. Like, you feel me, all down up and down the board, play defense or whatever like that. It ain't that type of way no more. So we'll see what happens. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be some highlights when they running together, him and Ant. That's obviously what people gonna want to see. But nah, as far as winning, I think that Minnesota probably gonna take a step back. And then, like I said, Charlotte made some good moves. I want to talk more about Charlotte, but I want, like I said, talk about the other moves they made before I really tell you what I want to say about them.
You said Charlotte made other moves.
Yep.
So check this out, man. Kobe White, he signed a 3-year deal for $74 million. King, what's your thoughts on that?
Incredible. Incredible value. And without LaMelo Ball now, incredible value, bro, with that team and all. Charlotte got Nas Reed, Kobe White. Like, okay. So one more news as well before you can continue. Sorry. You can tell your
this is the rumor right now.
Yeah.
So the Hornets are interested in trading for Jaylen Brown. Listen, what I just say a minute ago. What I literally just say a minute ago. The fact that they got the most assets behind now, first rounds, I should say, top 3 most assets. They got the most first round assets behind OKC. And what did I just say? Look whose name it popped up on their radar already. Jaylen Brown. And what I say, give a guy like that to put with the team that they're putting together right now. Charlotte is on their way.
Let me a couple of things about this though. I like hearing these type of reports. Like you said, I mean, Charlotte's on their way. I think when Charlotte made the gamble for LaMelo, they had to think about, was his value right now the highest it will ever be? Like, right now, was this because we got back to a point where people were respecting Melo, where he got, and the Hornets looked good and all, second half of the season, he was a part of the team. Was it really LaMelo? Was it, you feel me? They had to weigh their options, and I think they made the right move. That's a smart move. Like, make that call. I know sometimes it's difficult when I'm being a guy that's, loved in the city and all that type of stuff, but you've seen enough. Like, you got to make that move. Shout out to Charlotte when they made the move for Kemba and all that stuff back in the day. Like, that's moves you got to make, but it's just, sometimes it didn't work out for you, but I think this is the right move for them as far as this. The Kobe White thing, shout out to Brian Windhorst. I think he said it earlier today. He said that Kobe White is probably what 60% of the contract that you would have paid for LaMelo, but you feel me? He's probably gonna give you like 85 to 90% of maybe what Melo would have gave you over there and all that type of stuff. And I'm like, damn, yeah, Kobe White has the ability to do some type of stuff like that. I like Kobe White. I'm a big Kobe White fan. Nas Reed is a great pickup. Like you said, they have a bunch of assets now as far as not only just players, young players, talented players on their team, but also picks. that they can now use as well to get a player like a Jaylen Brown. But I don't think they're gonna get Jaylen Brown because they would have to trade what's his name? Brandon Miller. And I think they still believe Brandon Miller got another level to take. And I think he does as well. I know that's your guy and all that stuff because I don't think Jaylen Brown will be playing the power forward because it's probably Naz Reese, but I don't think Naz Reese will be a center. And then, Brandon Miller is the 3 because Con Kneppel was the 2. So I don't think they want to give up on I wouldn't make that move. And
they love Brandon Miller over there, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's good to hear these type of reports because it puts you out there like, okay, Charlotte, you feel me? Serious. Like it's just a bluff in a way of being like, yeah, they serious. If I had to and go grab him, I can go grab this guy, which is good for the city and all. They probably like to hear this type of stuff, but you can't get rid of Brandon Miller. I think Brandon Miller is shown enough. He was part of that breakout as well, and he's very young himself. But then also the last point I wanted to say, that's why I wanted to tie all this together. I think Charlotte is becoming a good franchise.
What'd you say?
I think Charlotte's becoming a good franchise.
Is that possible?
It's possible. You just change stuff up. I mean, anything's possible. Shout out to Kevin Garnett. You just get rid of people and get the right people in positions and all that.
So you can't do that. Got you.
Yeah, got you. I think Charlotte, all these shit, shout out to Charlotte, bro. I think they're becoming a good franchise.
Yeah. Like I remember I told you it started for me. It started when they signed Coach Lee.
Yeah.
I could see it from day one. I said, bro, he different.
Yeah.
The way he moving, the way he's installing a certain culture within that team. And then we saw it last year, man. We saw it last year the way the team kind of turned the page. Like you said, they were that team that was kind of like, it's Charlotte. Let LaMelo do whatever he want. If they win, they win. They don't, they don't. Cool, whatever. He get his highlights. We on to the next, right? And like you said, they started to establish. They finally drafted right, King. You know what I'm saying? They got Brandon Miller in the draft. Then they got Kneppel in the draft. They kind of they're putting together a little win streak there. Like I said, they got the coach, the whole new front office. Like I said, the culture is starting to change in Charlotte, man. It's starting to change in Charlotte. Reputation is starting to change. A lot of people starting to believe that Charlotte, like I said a minute ago, Charlotte can be that team that if they get that one piece, could literally take off. You know what I'm saying? So
they got to make the playoffs this year.
Oh, I think they are.
I mean, I believe they are too. I'm saying the expectation now. There's no, you got to make the playoffs this year. There's none of that.
I'm gonna ask you what you think they need now. That get you saying like, oh, okay,
a superstar.
Now, be like what kind of superstar? Like a certain position, like a certain player. Like you got a thing in mind.
So what's the shakiest position for him right now is a center. So
that's what I was thinking.
I mean, too. you know what's crazy? They should probably go after like a Joel Embiid. If you can get anything out of Joel Embiid, that's a dangerous team right there. Just because they need something. You feel me? Center is we talked about it with another team and all that stuff. It's a high commodity right now. It's difficult to get a center right about now. So if you got money just that you can throw until guys, you feel me, the Brandon Millers and like we talked about before with what is it, Washington, where I was saying they just got to do this because they got to get guys there and it makes it different. It shows a different culture. If Charlotte was able to get a Joel Embiid over there and all that stuff, and he was able to play some games like the games he plays, that's a mean ass lineup.
I'm gonna say what they got Kawhi.
Kawhi fine, but Kawhi again stops. What's the name? Brandon Miller.
I put Kawhi at the 4.
Put him at the 4. Then you got Naz Reid. I mean, I guess.
Oh yeah,
I like Naz Reid playing the 4. I like Naz Reid.
Yeah.
I want Naz Reid to get an opportunity to play and all that stuff. Like Kawhi, fine. I think Kawhi need to go back to the Raptors, bro.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just wondering about that, bro. Because hold on, who was the other? It was Jaylen Brown or somebody. Oh, Anthony Edwards. Okay, but I saw somebody else I heard who was available.
I do like Jaylen Brown in Minnesota though.
Oh, that'd be stupid, boy.
If they somehow was to get Jaylen Brown in Minnesota, I don't know how the hell they would do it with all of those.
Yeah, I would think that too. I'm like, bro, you have to give us some cash
cheap and all that stuff. They would have to give up everything. You feel me? Like, I don't know how they would do it, but if Jaylen Brown did get there, though, that would be.
How much did it cost, King? Everything. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, man. We gonna turn the page here, man.
Shout out to Giannis though before you go there. Shout out to Giannis. I definitely yelled that one though. When Giannis goes, this league is about to shift real quick, and we see what's going on.
So check this out. The Los Angeles Lakers offered your boy $30 million per year, King, but were forced to close on a $46 million per year deal after the Pistons aggressively pursued him. Remember I was telling you about that?
Yep.
So it looked like it was true.
Yep.
The Pistons were trying to get Austin Reeves, and then they forced the Lakers.
Pistons screwed over the Lakers.
Yep. He kind of reminds me of when Comcast forced Disney to up their bid on Fox because they had, I think it was like 20 something billion or something like that, and Comcast like, oh, I want to get them too. Oh, you do, huh? Oh, well, 60 or whatever it was, 70 or whatever it was, they end up paying to get Fox or whatever. So yeah, that's crazy. 30 would have been a whole lot manageable, bro. Than
it still have been nasty, but yeah, you feel me? You'd understood more of whatever. Okay. Whew. Damn, Detroit. And Detroit getting them at 30 would have been incredible too.
Ooh, yeah.
But that's wild, bro. They gotta get them at 46. I asked you this a few times. I feel like before, and I was saying, bro, they at a point now where you just let him go. Would help you more to just let him walk and just get his, his money from him or whatever like that and let it do. And you said no.
Do you let him walk, or do you play country music and play country music and put initials on pillows?
With initials and all that stuff, and give him $46 million, bro.
Bro, you don't know no King.
That's why I told you, bro. I've yelled at this. This is drama, and this is drama in a different way. It's like it's still LeBron drama, but it's like, damn, bro, he disrespected the hell out of LeBron when that happened. When I heard all of that, I'm like, yikes. And we'll get, like I say, more into that. But this is, bro, $46 million. That's ridiculous. Detroit did what they had to do. They wanted to get him for 30, which was the right call. And the Lakers did the wrong call. They said, here's the counter offer. And their counter offer is Austin Reeves happy as hell. But oh my gosh, they gave Austin Reeves almost $50 million, bro. He's gonna make $50 million probably in his last year. That is unbelievable, bro. He's 29, like you said, years old. If he starts to go off a cliff at any point in these next couple of years in this contract, oh my gosh.
Yep. We're gonna talk about Detroit again here in a little bit, man. But you said you want to talk about LeBron here. So check this out, man. The Lakers have not offered LeBron James a contract yet, and there has not been any communication between the two since the negotiation window first opened. So they haven't talked to this dude at all, bro.
Yeah.
Now, remember, I told you were able to re-sign your players back, the players that were on your team. You were able to re-sign them back.
Yep.
They haven't even talked to the dudes since they were able to do that.
That's why we're going to talk about another dude, but yes, another dude doing something else as well, because you were able to re-sign your guys when you didn't offer you the contract. You need to do something else. But here we go. I always like to say I like to think outside the box, right? I don't like to be biased. I like to be objective about these type of things. So the Lakers doing what they're supposed to do. LeBron, the last piece. You feel me? This is probably gonna be a sign and trade or something like that. That's when you locked into the Lakers are doing what they're supposed to do as a business, right? But again, as I said, because of what I heard from Austin Reeves and all that stuff, this is unbelievable, bro. So the Lakers don't count that championship?
No, because Austin Reeves went in it.
Okay, so the Lakers, what they got? They got 16 now. It's 16, right? Without that championship, so they got 16. Okay, they don't count the in-season tournament either. Okay, all right.
Yeah. Well, you already know how I feel about the situation, but I just still don't give me any hope that the Lakers going to do the right thing. It's off season. You know what I'm saying? I still don't trust your boy.
It's already done.
Yeah. Now the question gonna be where he gonna go.
Yeah.
Right. You think he'd rather retire than go anywhere else?
So here's this is ugly, bro. They might force LeBron to retire. He probably, you know what LeBron probably gonna do? Probably retire and then come back in the middle of the season.
You think so?
I can see that happening. Because if no team picks him up in LA, like try to get him for the low, after this, what LA's done, I told you LA is embarrassed this guy now.
Yeah, this is my thinking. You talking about throw pillows with initials on them. When you seen all that for Austin Reeves, like I said, you're not hearing anything for give it to him or offer it to him. Um, LeBron's not gonna come back to LA for anything
Nah,
less than what he think he deserved, bro. So
nah, that's
I think that ship is sailed, bro.
it's done. They're not giving
Uh,
him a max. So
yeah,
now
they're
he
not
like,
getting him a
bro,
max and all that
I'm
stuff.
only playing for you guys for a max, and I wouldn't want him playing there for a max. Why would I want him on LA with the drama
And
and all we
so
know about LeBron? That's stupid.
yeah, so yeah, I think LeBron's gone. I kind of felt that from the get go. I thought like, nah, I think he's gone. It was too much, not just from the Lakers side, but from his side with the what's the boy name, the Rich Pauls of the
Oh
world, and
yeah.
any other mouthpiece that he have in the media, just kind of saying some stuff. I was like, yeah, I think he's actually gone, bro. I don't think he taking anything, no 15 mil, none of that, no
He
20, none
should.
of that.
And
I
he
think
shouldn't.
he's gone.
That's the right way on that side too. As he should.
Now, my question's always been, like I asked you before. I said, do you see him either return or go to another team? Like I
So no
didn't
other
see him.
team wants him. No other team wants him because he has a funny value. We all know it's Braun damn near 45 years old, bro. Like you can't. Nobody want to
They
get that
got
man no contract.
now there are teams that were interested, but they not giving no max.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like nobody want to give Braun
I
money
think
because he's too old.
the most I'm hearing is 15. A few teams got the 15 million mid level. So that's what they offering or willing to offer or whatever. Like Golden State, I think Miami has it. I don't think Cleveland have. It would have to be a sign of trade to Cleveland. Matter of fact, hold on, give me a second. I
Yeah,
can read this
and
off
so
to
here
you.
we go. It would be a sign. It would be signed and traded Cleveland, bro. They would do it for Jared Allen.
No, I can tell you exactly what's going on. Give me a second.
Okay, that's what they said. Though I believe it was going to be Jared Allen for him in Cleveland. Go ahead.
So this is LeBron's free agent options breakdown in less than 30 days out. Okay. First option, max contract course for 57.75 million. Only the Lakers, Bulls, and Nets have that cap space, not anymore. Veteran minimum, which is 3.9, cleanest path to Cleveland / New York / Denver. Those are the only three teams that can do it. Sign and trade, possibly to the Pistons or the Hawks. They have cap space. Okay, teams with cap space. He made 52.6 last season. Any pay cut is a real concession. Any pay cut. The Lakers have repeatedly said they welcome him back with open arms. That was 30 days. The clock is ticking. So,
bro, I still feel like at the end of the day. So here's the Lakers will give him a contract. I think the Lakers will give him a contract at the end of the day if he took it. I don't think he's gonna take it though. I think they will because he's the guy. They got his bird rights and all that stuff. So at the end of the day, they can give him, you feel me, whatever they want to. Tell you the truth, as far as they want to go into the tax and all that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like they can give him money. I think they give him like a $30 million contract or something like that, just to go a 1 year in the thing and say you're just gonna be your hoorah. It's up to LeBron. LeBron will have to do some serious humbling of himself between now and the beginning of the season and understand where he at in his career, what it is, what's going on in the NBA. And like I say, they might sign and trade him. He's the last piece. I wouldn't do anything. Like it is what it is. If you're not hearing any other team saying they want to run and get LeBron James, why are you rushing to do something, LeBron James? Fix the rest of your damn team. He's not the major piece. You feel me? You need to worry about in your team. It sucks, but it's business. And LeBron going to decide he's going to retire. Does he want to go back to Cleveland? Does he really want to go back to Cleveland? He may not want to go to Cleveland. So everybody's saying send him to Cleveland for Jared Allen. He might say, bro, I don't want to go there, and I retire. So
no, go to state.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He gonna either have to go to state for 15 million, right? Or he probably gonna retire. And then
like I said, it's teams that want him that would take him. Like I said, the Golden States of the world. It's just you're not gonna get no 50 nothing million, bro. Chicago is not gonna pick you up for that much because they're kind of still in that rebuilding stage.
Yep.
Brooklyn damn sure not picking you up because they in a rebuilding stage. They just picked up Julius Randle. So, like I said, those are two teams that had. Well, now they don't because they made those moves, but they're the one who had the cap space, and we'll see what they did with their cap space. So,
I mean, Chicago could get him. They can get him for 1 year if they have the space. It's only a 1 year contract to get him for, right?
That's what I'm saying. They had the space.
Okay.
But both of them used it before the LA used their space before they signed the Austin Reed. Yeah. So that's why I said like not those teams don't really have the space like that he for the money he wants or whatever. So Yeah, like I said, I don't be honest with you, King. I don't think LA gonna offer him that anything. You would have heard something by now.
I just no. So what I'm saying, I'm hearing you are hearing it. You hear what you just said. You just said LA would happily want him back and all. I don't think LA's gonna. He's the last piece. So we're not going to offer you what we have to give until we know what we got. I'm not gonna give you a promise and say, hey, bro, I'm gonna promise you this. Why would I do that? There's nobody's
My thing is,
for you.
If they happily will bring him back, then why are we seeing this report?
Because they don't have money to give to him, bro. I don't think the part you hearing me. Like, so say LA right now has whatever the cap space is, 40-something million or whatever it is, right? I don't know what it is. It's making a number up, right? And they wanted to go ahead and like sign people and all that. They don't want to give Braun all that 40 million, right? I'm not going to promise you and say, hey, Braun, I'm gonna give you 30 million right now. Hey, what if these people are available and I need to use 30 million of this or whatever? You feel me? Like, so I'm trying to figure out how much I can give to you, where I can go over the tax and all that stuff, but I can't figure that part out until I finish getting my team together. You're the last piece of the puzzle if you're going to be here, the absolute last piece. You're when we lock in.
So I hear what you're saying, but listen to what I'm saying. If that's the case, what you just said, why haven't y'all? We're gonna go back to this again. I'm only going by what they reporting. The Lakers have not offered LeBron James a contract yet, and there has not been any kind, any communication. So if you're saying that that's the plan, why didn't you communicate that with him?
Because it's already known. What's already said don't have to be. Why do you got to say it? That's what I'm saying. Like you saying, look, let's sit here and have this contract. That's humbling LeBron James. He already knew. He got to make a decision. Either he gonna get what the Lakers gonna give him left. He gonna go. We down to three things. I think we said this before. I think this was the shows before. He either gonna take what the Lakers give him, what's left over, because they probably gonna have money left over. He either going to go to Golden State and take that 15 mil, or he gonna retire. He has no control unless he goes to Golden State for 15 million.
Yep, he better go to Golden State, bro.
So if you don't and you think you might be able to get more money, then you're gonna sit and you're gonna wait until LA decides what they're gonna do with you.
Because this is the thing. If LA decides to sign some of these players back, like the Marcus Smarts and the Ruiz of the world and all that stuff, the Austin Reeves, there ain't gonna be no 20 million and nothing like that for you, bro.
No,
you're gonna be getting some. What that thing just say? 3.9. You gonna get something around
that. So I think they'll go on the first level for him. I think they're going to first level for him.
All right. I'm glad.
Plus, they got an exception. I think they're going to first level. So what I'm saying, it's only for 1 year. Are you still thinking about it? Once the team is set and done, you got LeBron. This 1 year is done. The Lakers not winning the championship this year unless they make some big ass move. You feel me? Like that? I'm at that point. I don't. If you thinking the Lakers still going to compete for a championship and they championship level, okay. Lakers not winning no damn championship this year. It's too many damn moves they got to make.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? Nah. So unless they can make all those moves, then this year becomes the LeBron James farewell. It just is what it is. Like, you're not going to win, so you just use the rest of your money to say, hey, Bron, let's go give you a farewell until we get to next year and then make these moves again. The issue, again, like I said, when they signed Austin Reeves, now it is what it is. They signed him for $40-something million, $46 million a year. So they got him and Luka tied up for the money, and they got to trade their teammates to get a center. It ain't even enough. Like that's not even enough to center, bro. Because you need defense around them too. So your center, like I said, would have to be an anchor. And it's not a bunch of anchors in the league that can just anchor a defense and be like, bro, we changed the defense completely. You're not getting those centers.
Ain't a bunch of anchors in the league that's available.
Yeah. And it's not a lot. And it's not a lot. They want to keep them because they're anchors.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The only guy you would take a swing on, again, another name I throw out again, Joel Embiid. But then that's you feel me? That's the
his defense.
Yeah, like exactly. So I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know. When they signed Austin Reeves, it changed everything, bro. They better go get Derek Lively in them. But that team, now you'd already screwed that team up, like I said, and that team ain't gonna really want to give you anything favorable. They need an anchor.
I told you, if they can find a way to get PJ and Goddamn Gafford over there, that'd be nice. But
they had to give up everything. They had everything they got. They had to give it up to PJ and Gafford.
They got enough first rounds. They can do something.
They got enough first rounds, but is it Would you give up all that for PJ and Gafford? Would you give up all your assets for PJ? Is that a championship? Because we ain't playing for playoffs. They're playing for LA. You feel me? For championships.
So
you give
with
up
Luka,
all your assets.
With Luka, I could probably say they be in contention.
Man, you said, okay, they're going to be in contention. I got you. They're going to be in contention with Luka. You feel me? That's going to happen. Are they going to win a championship with that team? And I think I asked you about that the last show. Are they better than the 2024 Mavericks? I don't think they are. If you got to give up pieces and trade and do all that stuff, they're better? Because Austin Reeves not better than Kyrie. You still need Derrick Jones Jr.? But they're not that good, bro. That's what I'm saying. They're not that good. And if you give up all them pieces for PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford, you're done. Say bye-bye to Luka. Shout out to Detroit for destroying LA. That's crazy. They gave that man $46 million. That's wild. That's your whole team. That's like we said with the LaMelo, and we said the same thing for Anthony Edwards and LaMelo. That's your team right there that you locked in, and you got Luka for a discount. Not for long. Not for long. And now Austin Reeves making 46. Austin Reeves is he making more than Anthony Edwards at this point?
I don't think he is this year.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Gotta be close, right?
I was thinking he wasn't on that. I don't think he was on that list.
No, I don't think Anthony Edwards was on there. But LaMelo Ball was on there, right?
Yeah, he was on that list.
He making more than LaMelo.
I might still have that list. Let me see.
That's unbelievable, bro. That's unbelievable. They signed that man, bro. That $30 million, you could be able to stomach that. You fine. You think potential still $30 million. Can understand that one. When they get that man 46, they threw on Herb Jones on top of it, bro.
Yeah.
I cannot believe they get Austin Reeves $46 million, bro. That's robbery, bro. That's Luka gotta get away. And because, like I said, it's becoming drama all around now. Like, that's disgusting. That's horrible, bro. They did it to Austin Reeves now. Like I say, no matter how you feel about Braun, Austin Reeves ain't never been on Braun level, bro. For LA, he shouldn't be seen on Braun level. For LA, it never will be.
I need Austin Reeves to at least make an All-Star game. He ain't done that yet. We ain't talking about all NBAs and we talking about just an All-Star game.
The Lakers going to run the top 4 seed going into the All-Star next year? Okay.
It's going to depend on a lot of stuff. Is Luka healthy and whatever their team makeup is?
So basically what you're saying is Luka got to force him there again, like every other season.
Ain't that how his career been going?
Yeah, so has he usually got another All-Star with him?
No, you'd have been here.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're saying it's going to be the same type of teamwork for Luka to try to get to a top 4 seed, will we doing that all Luka show and all that stuff? Then no, Austin Reeves not making an All-Star game. Why would he? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Austin Reeves gonna take more pressure off his back than Kyrie. Let's see.
What your boys said.
I mean, that's what Nick Young and them said. Let's see. We got it. There's no more LeBron no more. We're gonna see.
What the experts told us.
Yeah.
So let them talk about it though. Speaking of re-signing, it's your boy, man. Jalen Duren plans to explore signing trade scenarios after contract negotiations have stalled out with the Pistons. Maybe we might be hearing his name, King. Keep your eye up. I've been trying to keep out on my phone. I ain't saying he's gonna sign him or nothing yet because he can't sign him yet. But
he a Laker guy too. That might be a Laker guy. This is probably the Lakers' best option right about now, bro.
Yeah, and that's what I've been thinking. It's like,
but it's like, do you just go with that though? That's what I'm saying. So they in such a situation right now where, like I said, like we always say, Luka and watching his peers win championships and all that. And if you skip another year, another peer might win a championship. You feel what I'm saying? Or a peer might get another one over top of them or whatever, one of those same peers. But with all this happening, LA got to hurry up and try to get competitive. But at the same time, you don't want to make dumb moves. You feel what I'm saying? Like where they set you back and it's like, damn, this ain't really a championship level. We got It's nice. These are good players and all that stuff, but this ain't really going. Is he gonna be able to go head to head with Wemby? You feel me? Like
this is my thing, bro. I put this on. I know you getting tired of me bringing up this man. I put this on Rob Pelinka, bro.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't have promised this man stuff that you know you wasn't gonna be able to fulfill. Because it's been reported multiple times that he promised Luka when he because remember when Luka came over there, that he promised him he'll get a team around him in 2026 or whatever. This summer of 2026. Because supposedly all this cap space, remember? LeBron off the books, Austin Reeves would have been off the books, all that type of stuff. Like so the Master Cleavers of the world, Marcus Smarts and all them. Your boy they still don't know if your boy opting out or not, but I'm not worried about that because we've seen that happen before where person opts in, they still get traded, so they don't matter.
He only made like what $6 million,
or something like that, or whatever it is. Stuff. Yeah, throw him in a trade, he gone. But it's to be honest with you, King. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Jalen Duren. I do. I just don't like him for $40 million. And for what it sounds like, I think we talked about it when we kind of predicted like what he should make compared to what he is going to make. That sounds like that's what Detroit's going through right now. It's like, yo, come on, bro. Like,
you look better, bro. Come on, like we know you good, but I
see you around a 30 range.
Yeah.
The type of player, and then I can break down why I see you around a 30 range. You heard me talk about the fact that he's a center that can't operate and get his own buckets. He has to be spoon fed his opportunities or whatever, right? And so that is the kind of, and on top of that, he's not a rim roller. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a below the basket type of center.
Yep.
And we talked about before where you was talking about how Luka needs that rim roller. He needs an athletic big, a lively, a Khalil Ware type, center, like right? Tyson Chandler. He like throwing lobs, right? And so that's why I'm like, it's a name if they get him, but that doesn't make me feel like okay, that's it right there. They got it. And on top of that, if the Pistons aren't paying him what he wants, that means the next team is gonna have to pay him what he wants to get him off their team. Not necessarily, but there's ways around it. But for the most part, they'll have to pay him what he wants. They want his services or whatever, right? And from what it sounds like, what he wants somewhere close to that $40 million a year, bro. And so I'm just like,
you can't, bro. It's sometimes some teams that get away with overpaying one player. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Because I was going to say something about before you said that. Think about it. Let's just hypothetically. Let's say he do get paid $40 million and the Lakers pay him $40 million. You're going to have him and Austin Reeves as part of your.
That's what I was going to say, bro.
Going forward. And that, like I said, I'm not sitting back like, okay, that's it right there.
That's their big three. That's a big three, bro. And that's a big three. We talk about big threes not even being needed anymore and all that in the NBA. And they got a big three of Luka, Austin Reeves, and Jalen Duren.
Bro.
And they will be overpaying the other two dudes for Luka to make them play above and beyond, bro. That's a dumb move.
Why do I have a feeling that's gonna be the move, bro?
I feel like it is. And you could trade DeAndre Ayton in that trade with him if they make a sign and trade and all that stuff. You feel me?
Yeah, the chances are he is.
He'll be in there. They can just get another center for 1 year just in case he does do something. If not, he done for this year. You feel me?
Actually, I think they'll probably cut him. Yeah.
Either or, like you can make any of those decisions. You can do what you want to do. Detroit got all of those decisions. If they go get Jalen Duren, but it's not the guy. This not the guy. They need a more athletic. If they had a more athletic version of him, it'll be we could talk. He on the cusp. He's more athletic than most of the white guys that they trying to get and all that, but he's not as athletic. Like he's bro, he's 6'9", he's like 6'9", 6'10", right? Go ahead,
yes, he is. Got some news on this.
What happened?
Pistons won't trade Duren. Detroit focus on coming to terms on deal with big man.
I like that. I like it. Don't just throw them away. They trying to do what you just said. They trying to talk. They trying, bro, you come on, man. You know what's up. We try and win and all this stuff. And yeah, you did this, maybe the next one we get you here. I know you won't get as much money as you want to, but can you give us a little bit to try to? And I'm not saying Jalen Duren should do it. Like,
couple things on that. I think the one of the reasons why I think they're trying to do it because they need him as far as what he does. It fits what they do. That's one. Two, if the Pistons were to let Jalen Duren go, they only have damn it, what's that boy name that came from Philly over there to them? Why am I blanking on this boy?
They lost Isaiah Stewart.
What's the other boy name? Number 44, bro. Why am I blanking on this man's name? Wow, give me a second, bro. What the hell am I blanking on this man's name? Remember, he came in a couple games in the playoffs and went off, and they ended up taking him out and putting Duren back in. And they lost those games.
Oh shit! Hold on, I'll give it to you right now.
Yeah, what's his name, bro?
Yeah, because they switched out. What's
I hate when I blank on these people's names, bro.
And they were mad because they were like Duren actually came back and played okay the game at it and all that. Hold on.
Yeah, give me a second. Stats. No Pistons. Where's this boy name? Paul Reed. God dang, Paul Reed.
Because what's his name? Love Paul Reed.
Yeah,
I used to love him.
So supposedly what they was also doing too, not only just free money, but they were trying to get Paul Reed a few more opportunities because he did step up. Paul Reed got more of an offensive bat than I thought he did, bro.
That's why the GloYard used to love him. Shout out to the GloYard too. They used to always talk about
but yeah, and I forgot what my train of thought was on that. But yeah, right now he would be their backup center right now if they kept Duren. I like that kind of that duo of centers or whatever. I still think they need to get probably one more big. They can kind of play both the center and like a small center and a power forward. Yeah.
Go get Aaron Gordon.
Oh, that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect, man. That'd be and he can stretch the floor too.
Go get AG, bro. AG in Detroit, one of my favorites, won a chip.
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah. So you put him alongside Duren, but that's gonna be nasty, boy.
Especially if they still get that because
that'll give him space too. They'll give him space because, like I said, he can space the floor.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it. I'm like, didn't they just get somebody?
Oh yeah, so what we talking about it right now because I don't have what's name for it. Isaiah Joe just signed with them, or not signed. He got traded to them
for second rounders. I think it was.
Yeah, 2 second rounders.
Big
so
pickup, bro. That's
Detroit Pistons receive Isaiah Joe. The Thunder receive 2 second-round picks.
That's a big pickup, bro. It's a big loss for the Thunder too. Big loss and big pickup for the low because they had to get it done because OKC gotta get rid of guys.
So now they got another guy who can stretch the floor and can defend.
Yeah, bro.
And Isaiah Joe can put the ball on the floor a little bit too. They go get his own too.
Detroit getting real close, bro. They're getting real
bro. Listen,
close, bro.
What did I tell you last show? I said there's a couple teams you need to keep your eyes on, bro. I said Detroit. Who was the other 2 teams? Oh crap, who was the teams? I said guys like man, they trying to make these moves. They're trying to position themselves and stuff. Forgot who the teams were.
Portland. Wasn't it Portland?
Portland. Yeah, Portland, Detroit. It was somebody else. I thought I said.
Yeah, it was somebody else. Portland, Detroit, and
it might be Portland, Detroit. But I was saying, like, bro, I think it was Portland, Detroit. We was talking about get K one more guy, right? Like, if you, bro, look out for Detroit and Portland next year, y'all. I'm trying to tell you.
And they making smart moves, bro. Like they made that move against Isaiah Joe, and then the team is actually talking to Jalen Duren to try. Don't do nothing stupid. You feel me? But we don't want to lose you as well. We want to pay you, but we want to pay you right. We want to get you. You made All NBA and all that stuff, but we still come on, man. Cade Cutting it without Cade. We know, and you didn't show up as well in the playoffs. You owe us a little something too. So this is if they get him back for like $30 million, like you said, and then still, bro, they earn Gordon, like I said, earn Gordon, and then like you can get somebody else that could just a creator just beside that creator guy is really the piece. If they get Jalen Duren back, that creator, they can really win the East right now. Like, but if they get AG, like they 60 something when like they're 60-10 team again, bro. Like they on that level to get AG.
When it's free agency the first?
I think it's the first, yes.
Yeah, we're gonna hear some news on the first.
Because I think they're what's the name talking about getting rid of Aaron Gordon, right? Possibly.
Denver.
Yeah, because we're gonna talk about Denver. They gotta use some money too and all that. That's what I'm saying, bro. Come on, Detroit, bro. Y'all close, man. They so close. You just gotta, when you get this close, you have to make it's everything is just the moves, bro. It's like you can't do nothing stupid.
And it's not like, and it's not like you got to make a super duper
it's
splashy
just
move.
the right amount of
Right.
money for the right pieces left. That little bit of money that you got left, you gotta spend it in the right ways to get to the like. That's winning a championship. You need luck. You need a little bit of everything, bro, to win an NBA championship. Go ahead.
The way teams are constructed now, bro, you gotta have depth.
Yeah, bro, you got to use it correctly.
This move right here by Detroit is adding depth to their team, bro. You know they got stupid abundant amounts of guards and wings, bro. So I like
defense dumb, bro.
Their defense gonna be stupid. And like I said, Isaiah Joe was one of those wings. Because remember, all their wings are pretty much athletic and stuff, not great shooters. He changed that dynamic for him. He's a wing that can shoot, for definitely can shoot or whatever, right? So, man, that Detroit team gonna be.
Yeah,
I already can't wait for the season to start. But yeah, free agency gonna start here in like 5 more days, bro. Next week, matter of fact, what's that? Thursday?
Yeah,
or something like that, or Wednesday or whatever.
First, it's in the middle of the week.
So yeah, bro, that's gonna be interesting, bro. We a great pickup for Detroit. I like it. So they can kind of get it squared away with Dern. This is what I think they're doing. I think they're trying to talk to him and let him know, listen, free agency's coming up. We have an opportunity to really put a team around you guys. If you can just kind of take a little bit of a pay cut, not saying like you want to make 50 and we offering you 10, not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we
40 to 30. That's what they
we get you. Yeah, can we get you about 35,
32, about 35. Yeah, around that. Just let us know you trying to work something out with us. You feel me? That's what they really want to know. Let's meet somewhere. We got you.
So if they can do that, bro, and get that squared away. Detroit.
I mean, he can even take a less year if he wants to. I mean, he probably want the years and all that stuff too. But if he want to take, depending on if he really want to bet on himself, take less years.
So I was listening to a former player the other day, and he was talking about how contracts work and stuff. He was saying, man, most of the players, they want to take the years.
Yeah, they want the years because they obviously like I want to guarantee. But if you really think you're nice, right? Like that's how you can tell. That's usually if I was like a GM and all, but like I can tell who really thinks they nice and all that stuff. I mean, obviously you don't know about injuries and all that, but guys like Braun and all them, they not scared to take a 1-and-1. You feel me? Not saying go 1-and-1 that low. You ain't at that level, but take a 3-year contract. You feel what I'm saying? Say at the end of these 2 years, you're gonna want to pay me more.
Yeah, good point. No, I was gonna say, listen, Dern got to come back with a bag, man. I ain't saying he gotta be the Kyrie of centers. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you are.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta have some kind of mid range or something, bro. Please come back with a little mid range. Boy, go get in the gym with goddamn shoot, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna say Akeem Olajuwon.
Mark Stoudemire, bro.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Mark Stoudemire, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And just get your game from him.
Or Blake Griffin.
Or Blake or somebody like that, man. And Blake, we busy right now, man.
Yeah. I mean, not in off season.
No, I was gonna say, Dirk ain't train nobody like that. Go get Hogan's number, man. He'll train you.
Who's the next guy that's going to take the big step, though? Who's the next guy that's going to take
Detroit?
For anybody? Like, you just got anybody in general you think is going to take a major step? Like, what if Jalen Duren did come back as the Kyrie of centers and all that? Like, who's going to take a next, you feel me, a next step to get most improved player? Like, bro, I didn't think he was going to be that nice.
If I start naming folks, I'm not going to say they're going to get the most improved, but they improved. Like, bro, you know who I wanted to see come back and improve, but it might be a little harder now to do it. Ace Bailey. Because they drafted some guy because he might be coming off the bench again, bro.
You think Ace Bailey
might get moved?
Never mind. I mean, moved or his career that Utah might have destroyed him. Because he said he didn't want to go to Utah. You think Danny Ainge did that on the low?
Well, no. I don't think it's what he did, but I think. Well, no. I'm gonna say I think they had intentions, like they want him to be part of it because the youth and they want to get as many assets and talent or whatever. The kid's talented, we've seen it. I just think that he was kind of expecting himself to take that jump, but it's like I think now they kind of hindered him, not only with DF Dub Finance at point guard, but now you just picked up Darren Peterson, and then they got that lineup they want to play with Laurie
George.
Market in, and all them. Yeah, George, the DFW Finest. They got him and Peterson in front of them. Yeah. And then they got what's the other dude name? The defensive guard they got that they wrote using the rotation number 28. I forgot his name. I'm blanking on names. I hate this. But yeah, man, they got some nice pieces. And I think Ace Bailey might get to that point where it's like, yo, I thought I was gonna be able to shine here, and I'm not gonna be able to because I got other guys that y'all are gonna put in front of me. Because Darren Peterson, they're looking at him highly right now. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at him for reasons. You know what I'm saying?
He's going to change a franchise. He's one of those change a franchise players.
Remember who they comparing him to?
I don't know, who was it? Oh, Kobe. Yeah, they did compare him to Kobe. I thought they compared him to Jordan. Actually,
boy, we were stopping the show. That was a happen, King.
Yeah, because they compared what was it, AJ to Kawhi?
No, to Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, because of his length and all that. Yep. To Tracy McGrady and them. Then they said he like Kobe and Mike, and then Carlos is like I think he's gonna be like a Zach Randolph type dude, or Cameron Boozer, whatever. But that's my opinion on. But maybe it's part of his humbling. You feel me, bro? Like maybe it's part of the process of you know what happened before he got in the draft, the way he was perceived and all of that. And they like, can you grind through this? You feel me? Like show us that you really want to be a part of something and you want to win and all that. Like they Manu Ginobili.
It sounds like you're saying they're Dylan Harper in that boy.
Nah, Dylan Harper. That was dumb. No, so the Dylan Harper stuff is just dumb. What I'm talking about is what Pop did with Manu. When Manu thought he was the ish and all that, and he was like, bro, I got a plan for you. Just believe in me and all that stuff. Are they doing that with Ace? Because Ace was the one kind of like the thinking I'm the ish and all the same thing. Now I want to go to Utah and all that.
Now the thing is, I can understand that with Pop, because Pop had a couple rings at that time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or one. One. Yeah, because Ginobili got the second ring. The
second one, yeah, from that point.
Yeah. So, because he started around that time.
Yeah, right? Ginobili, I think, was starting.
Yeah,
no. When they won that second one, he wasn't. I think Steven Jackson wasn't he? Steven Jackson was starting at that point.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they won when Manny was starting. Manny started after that, and that's where they switched him to the bench and they won. Remember, they didn't win back to back.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. I can't remember. I think
because
I know he did start for a tiny bit before they moved him to the bench,
and then they switched him to the bench, and that's when they won again.
Yeah, I forgot what my point was, but
if you had rings and all that, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like if you had the. I mean. I can't say that. I can say that about any other team. Like, oh, you ain't got no rings, ain't listening to you. So that's what it sounds like I'm saying. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I mean,
Danny Ainge got the pedigree though.
Yeah, he do. I mean, yeah, bro. Like I said, I hope it work out for the kid, man, because he got talent. We've seen it. You know what I'm saying? When opportunities were given to him, man, he kind of flourished in those opportunities. I think you talked about it before we were streaming some of the games. I just felt like sometimes they kind of put him put him on the back seat, and it's like, bro, like the kid got talent. When he got the opportunities, you saw what he can do. It's like, why are we not developing that and flourishing that a little bit, right? He's he was a top 10 pick in the draft, or top 5, I think, in the draft.
Yeah, top 5.
And so I don't know. I hope it work out, because if you add him with whatever they got now, like Utah, one of them teams, like I said, you need to look out for.
Yeah, I think that was the other team.
And I'm saying this. I hate.
I think it was the third team.
Utah. Yeah, it was Utah. And so you're right, because I was talking about because I was talking about how Peterson went over there, and I'm talking about that front court. I mean, back court they got front court too. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, look out for Washington. Like, Washington, Utah, Detroit, Portland. It's like the 4 teams. I'm saying like people need to kind of keep an eye on. But we'll see about Utah, because Walker Kessler's another one of them, free agents that didn't sign yet, and I think they we already know why that is, because they having the same issues with Jalen Duren. It's the contract or whatever. So that joker said he want a $85 per year contract. You know what I'm saying?
These dudes, wow.
Bro, you ain't play all last year. You want a what now? Boy, go sit down, man. Speaking of contracts, King, check this out. So reports are Kawhi Leonard would consider signing an extension if he's traded to the Raptors. Not only the Raptors, but also the San Antonio Spurs. So those are the two teams that if he's traded to any one of those teams, he is willing to take a contract extension. You said, when I said Spurs, what's on your mind?
So two things real quick. Both
Raptors,
of those things.
Spurs.
Yep. Both of those are like great teams, right? For him to go to. Like, get it done yesterday. When I saw the Raptors, I'm like, all right, get it done. Like, let's go. Let's get Kawhi over there and let's run it.
But
they're a good team. They're a contender. They're a contender in the East.
I'm not disrespecting.
I don't want to disrespect.
Yeah.
But that De'Aaron Fox contract, bro, that's sitting right there on San Antonio's door, bro. You trade that for Kawhi Leonard,
bro.
That's it. There they go,
bro. Listen to me. Listen to me. I need you to listen to me, bro. If Kawhi go back, especially if Kawhi can give you what he gave you this past season.
Yep. He only got to be that, bro. He only got to be that.
I was just about to say that. If he can give you what he got in a smaller sample, you know what I'm saying, in less usage and all that type of stuff, bro. You see the way they manage Wemby, right? They can do that definitely with Kawhi.
Score what De'Aaron Fox was supposed to do. Score what De'Aaron Fox should have gave him. That's what them 18 or whatever real quick he should have gave him all the time. Score that.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll go with what you said. Because I was finna say, I think he can give him more, but then it's gonna take from Dylan.
Yes. So what I'm saying is, this year De'Aaron was supposed to be the number 2, but we know by the next year
it's gonna be Dylan.
Dylan gonna take the jump and all that. Like, you're not gonna have to take as much. De'Aaron could have took a step back this year. That would have been the pecking order. What was supposed to happen? What's the name? Look, Kawhi Leonard can go on a team, be the number 3 on any team. He still can go give you games we can get 30 and all that type of stuff. But if he just got to give you 18 a game, a consistent 18,
you put Kawhi on that team, like you said, take off Fox. Fox, yeah. And then remember too, they just picked up that young dude in the draft, the defensive big too.
Yep. It's over. We got our new dynasty. They that's it. That's it.
Go ahead and get Kawhi, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's over. It's over. Now, I don't think Wemby gonna be the greatest player ever, but Wemby gonna win.
Whoa. So you didn't hear the part when they say he better than Jordan?
Got you. He gonna win, but he ain't gonna be the best. It's gonna be more Tim Duncan. It's gonna be like you were saying before. It's gonna be more Tim Duncan like.
Yeah, So Raptors cool, but I definitely want him to go to the Spurs.
The Spurs.
That's been thrown out there. I definitely want to go to Spurs.
They're my favorite to win the title if you go to Spurs. Now.
I got him going back. Let's see. We got her next, man. Now this is interesting. This is a name that's been kind of floating around, but he's a restricted free agent. So Denver is expected to offer Peyton Watson a close to $30 million per year to keep him. I think he's restricted free agent.
Probably so. I believe you.
I can't believe. I can't remember.
That $30 million is what you usually pay for potential, right? That's usually that's the middle ground of what, we're not gonna go all the way here, but we do think you good. Let's get you here. Now, on the crazy part, I think Peyton Watson gonna be better than $30 million. I think Peyton Watson can be better than Austin Reeves. Go ahead, bro.
You're taking on my thoughts, bro.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
So what I was gonna say was, I'd rather have gotten Peyton Watson for 30 than Austin Reeves for 46.
I'd rather get Peyton Watson for 30 than Austin Reeves at 30.
I'd rather get Peyton Watson than Austin Reeves.
There you go. That's basically what you're trying to say.
So I don't know. And he would have fit a lot of needs that you had at one time. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
So,
absolutely.
And he's still young too. Like, man, what do I know? It's smart for Denver. You don't want to let him go. Now, what I was gonna say was, when you brought up Eric Gordon, I think the reason why they're moving Eric Gordon is to give Peyton Watson his due to his time, right? So, I like the move. $30 million is not bad. I like it, man. Like I said, he's young. He's gotten better each year. He's been in the league. You know what I'm saying? They give him more responsibility and all that type of stuff.
Worth over 20. He worth over 20 right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? And he's young. Bro, like, even if you don't get to the 30 million, which I believe he will get to that point, you feel me? Like, you still already got to the point we worth 20 million. We didn't stupidly overpay you. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say 30 is the great middle ground for potential and all. 40 million is when you like, bro, this dude better be all-star. You feel me? He better get to the all-star game pretty soon.
Yeah, I hear you. Dog down there barking. Let's see what we got here, man. So this is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell Robinson is not expected to return to the Knicks, King.
Yeah.
I was hearing people trying to attach Mitchell Robinson to the Lakers and all that. That's not the answer either, bro.
Nah.
Mitchell Robinson can't stay healthy long enough. He matter of fact, he played in a role he's supposed to play in for the New York Knicks, which is a guy who plays about 25 minutes, maybe around there, maybe less, a little less, and he's a backup center.
Yeah,
he's not somebody you want to rely on for 35 minutes a night as a starting center, bro, because he'll break down.
Facts.
So I like Mitchell Robinson for what he did. I'm not taking that away. I'm just saying, like, for what the Lakers need, no.
He's a great backup center. I mean, I like him for the Lakers if they can get another center.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like if they can get him and another center,
then
their front court pretty good. Their center rotation is probably one of the best in the league. Then at that point,
I mean, he's a good defensive center and a good one of the best offensive, if not probably the best offensive rebounder in the league.
I will say this to you though. This gonna hurt the Knicks unless they
that and that's what I'm gonna ask you. Knicks is like if it looks like it's gonna happen, but if he do leave, what's their next move? Because what does he want back? I mean, what back? What does he want?
I don't know, bro. He probably want at least 20.
To be honest with you, I think he want more.
Golly, you saying so? I always go on the basis of I start thinking of Daniel Gafford, right? That's what I go at. Like what the Mavericks got Daniel Gafford for? He's not better than Daniel Gafford, so he got chill.
Yeah, just like Walker Kessler and
like Kessler still has the potential and all to be better than them. Mitchell Robinson, I don't think will be better than Daniel Gafford.
I don't think so. But yeah, like I said, just good defensive center, rebounder, offensive rebounder. So man, that's going I don't know what they would substitute for Mitchell Robinson and what he brings to their team. That's the only thing. It's like that's gonna be interesting, bro. And what's gonna end up happening, bro, I wouldn't be surprised he go to Atlanta.
Hey, it's a good pickup for Atlanta. Atlanta just being versatile, and you feel me?
Yeah, keep
just want athletic versatility on Atlanta. They seem like be a stupid versatile team.
They are. They drafted Fleming, I believe, out of Houston, and then they just picked up another Oklahoma City player. So
CJ I'm joking, bro. Go ahead. They did get CJ back.
This is a pen, King. Why you keep asking what this is?
Shout out to CJ, man. He got that. He got that contract.
Got that
1 year.
Got that massive
1 year.
1 year.
Gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Hey, you really do.
Take the money. That's what I'm saying. Like, take the money, bro. You worry about it again next year. But he got $30 million. He can see coming into his hands, and he can put it into a bank account, whatever you want to do.
And if Atlanta, because they still got assets and all that stuff, if they want to make another move, guess what?
He can be gone.
You the expiring contract that we can use for a player. So yeah. All right, King. We can turn the page here, man. We gotta once again we got another pause victim out here, man. I think me and you talked about the Minnesota Timberwolves situation and how they giving away, having a garage sale, if you will, and shedding money and all that stuff. We gotta talk about this person here, man. The owner of the Trailblazers. Gonna have to pause.
Brought to you by Playback.
This guy here, man. What's it? How even nice to do last night? I asked my wife last night. What's it? Tom? Is it Dum? Yeah, probably Dum.
I'm sorry, Tom.
This guy right now has been under fire, man, for being extremely cheap with some of his moves. I don't know if you heard the latest news about the new stadium. Yeah, he didn't want to come out of pocket on nothing for the new stadium, but you want a brand new stadium for the team, though.
Yep.
Nothing out of pocket.
He from Portland?
I don't know where this dummy from.
Probably
man,
not.
but,
Probably not. Go ahead.
So this is the latest news right here. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, it's just probably this one. Check this out. New Blazers owner Tom Dum treatment of Tiago Splitter, lowballing him and interviewing replacements during the playoffs left a bad impression on many NBA coaches. Says Portland's desire to own a cheap salary coach plus Dum. I can't. It's kind of small. Give me a second. Key.
It's dumb. It's dumb. I think.
Yeah, Dum has made the job unattractive to many top names. You have to make my screen larger. Let's see. So this is the what everybody's talking about right now, King. So Nori was an assistant of in Minnesota. He said he signed a 1 year deal, King.
What the
with
hell?
team. Listen to this: team options for the following 2 seasons.
Jeez, bro.
He has been an NBA assistant since 2009 with the Raptors, Kings, Nuggets, Pistons, and Wolves.
Hey, bro.
And then check this out. This is the hold up. This is what making everybody mad right here. The Portland Trail Blazers hiring of Micah Nora as head coach sparked significant controversy across the NBA due to his highly unconventional contract. Nora's 3-year deal features only 1 guaranteed season, followed by back-to-back team options, a below-market base salary, and heavy incentives tied to the team game. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I don't even know why he. I don't even know why he accepted that contract, bro. I don't know why he accepted that contract. Because now that owner is gonna feel like if he can accept that contract, that anybody we hire can accept that contract.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's trash. I think we're gonna take back that Portland thing real quick. What were you saying? Look for Portland after this.
Yeah,
But legends, I always say legends turn lemons into lemonades, bro. Turn lemons into lemonade. So this ugly opportunity. It's an ugly opportunity. It is an opportunity though. It's incentives and all that stuff. He go out there, he kick butt, he turn Portland around. Then you force him. You force his hand at that point, and he has to pay you a different contract and all that. You feel me? Like, go be great, Nori.
Matter of fact,
Noriega.
What do I do with it? Oh, here it is. So JB Bickerstaff is the president of the Coaches Association.
Mm-hmm.
This is on the contract that the coach just got here. He says, from our perspective, it's like someone taking advantage of your dream and devaluing what it feels like coaches have earned over the years.
That's what he did. He's taking advantage of your dream, but you gotta. It's trash, bro. It's like being in a record label or being in the music industry or whatever like that. Like they take advantage of you, but you believe you are, go do what you do and then get to where you are. You feel me? Like if he great, he great. Go be great and then make him eat crow. And then he gonna want you. He gonna have to pay you. You feel me? So go do what you do, man. It sucks that you're in a situation and that you get no guarantee like any other coach would after 1 year and all that stuff, but go be great. Your team good. I think you're gonna make noise and all that stuff this year. And make them need you.
A few things, King. One, it sounds like he's been talking about trying to move the team out of the state.
Yeah.
And King, I don't understand it. You know, I got my opinions on but you once again. We said this when we were talking about Minnesota, where they was just giving away people to try to, which in their defense, they did it, and then it started to kind of work out. They did it to try to get like a LaMelo Ball on the team. They feel that's understandable. Okay, at first it was like, why are you just giving away people and then not replenishing? And like I said before, kind of like the San Diego Chargers or the NBA, all that type of stuff, right? Y'all was hearing me use that example, but in this dude's case, King, he is literally being a cheap ass.
Yeah,
to the point that. Normally, you keep a couple of two-way guys on your roster, that type of stuff. They don't fly the two-way guys out with the rest of the team.
Nah.
That's how cheap this guy's being, right?
Yeah.
Cutting out certain things on the flights that they can't have no more. It's just a lot of stuff this dude is doing, and he's being cheap. This the part I don't understand, King. I feel like the NBA needs to start if supposedly if your boy Adam Silver loved the league so much, right, and values the integrity of the game so much. I feel like if these people are going to go out and buy these teams, you might need to start venting them. Because if you're not going to come in with the intention of trying to build a championship team, a winning culture, all that type of stuff, then what's the point of you buying the team?
Yeah, you don't have to buy. You don't have to want it to buy a team.
Well,
That's not rules. You saying it should be the rules? I understand, but I'm saying it's not.
So pretty much what I'm saying is, you're not going to spend money at all to try to win, right? No. The key of the game is to win. If you're not trying to do that, if you're trying to do the cheap route, you going the cheap route is not going to succeed, bro. It's not going to lead to wins. That what that's going to also lead to, you're going to lose fans. I don't know if you saw that documentary about the Jailblazers and stuff like that, how that hit the economy. Yeah. That's going to affect the fans there in Portland. That's going to affect players want to come to Portland, good players, and it's going to run the players that you got off on your team right now. But the thing is, let's go back to the coaching. This one coach has done this, and every coach right now is speaking on this. So if he don't succeed this season and they decide to let him go, what coach gonna step up behind him and go and get that job?
Some rinky-dink coaches just want to be a coach. Some guy just want to be a coach. He's just gonna pay for the Lola.
Well, get ready to sell the team then, bro. That's stupid.
No, he can't. He's not gonna sell the team. So here's my point. The NBA to be an owner in the NBA, you don't have to want to win. The NBA is a product of money. It's a business. When I think what you're saying, that's what I'm saying. I think what you're saying is you should want to win if you're an owner. Like the NBA should only sell teams to people that want to win for a franchise. They're for the franchise. They want to win. You just got to follow the rules. You just have to not break the rules, follow the rules, pay for the whatever team you want and whatever like that, and make money. It's not about winning. You don't have to want to win at all for any franchise, any sports franchise at all. That's not. If that would happen, bro, a lot of teams wouldn't be owned, or they'd be for the low, because that's how a lot of billionaires operate. They don't give a hell about sports. They just want money. So they don't think, oh man, take my time. I don't have time to give, and give a little bit of time and this, I'll make more money. No, I just want passive money. This brings me passive money. As long as I'm not breaking any laws, breaking any rules, I should say, of the sport, I make money. There's nothing the leagues do about it.
So what passive money do you think you're gonna get in one of the smallest markets in the country?
We will.
You're not generating much money.
Big J talk about it all the time. No team lose money. So no matter what, you make money. So it's passive money. If you just put money into this and you said, hey, I don't do anything, but it just make money over TV and all that stuff, you make money. I've dealt with it. Like I said, you've had the benefit of no matter what, even if how you like Jerry Jones and your owners and all that stuff, you've seen them want to do stuff to the team. It's like, golly, bro, I'm still dealing with the impact right now on my O's for baseball and all that. I've dealt with an owner that literally didn't care about winning. They only care about contracts. As far as contracts with TV companies or the TV stations, the massing, owning TV rights to nationals as well on TV. So he would just make money. Nothing as far as winning. We don't spend money on pitchers. We don't spend money on it. We don't got to. It's no rule in the book saying you got to get the highest available or best available pitcher left that you got. Nobody's forcing you to do that. You just have to get players on the field that do something. And he's going to get players on the court that does something that makes some money with the cheapest GM, with the cheapest coach, because I'm not worried about winning. I just need to produce a product that does something so that I can get money.
So you don't want more money.
They don't think like that. They don't have the time. They don't have they feel like they're bigger than that, where it's like, I don't have time to sit around and actually just make my product better where I'll make a ton of money, but they don't think that way.
But that's my thing, right? Usually when you have a side hustle, you get a side hustle because you want more.
Yeah.
Right? You don't just get a side hustle, just say, nah, just give me a little $2. I'm good. Like, no, you get a side hustle.
But it ain't a little $2 though. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of some of these owners, though.
I'm not saying it's $2, but I'm saying I'm just trying
to. Yeah, you just want to get built. If I can get millions in my pocket instead of hundreds, I'd rather get millions. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I understand what you're saying, but think about it in this aspect. And I'm gonna use the Mavericks again as an example. Not saying they're doing this, but just when your owners are worth, you feel me, billions, and they thinking about casinos and that type of stuff, that type of money that they trying to get in their pocket and bring in here. Basketball money ain't nothing to them as far as that. That ain't what their brain and mind going to. This is just fun money on the side. My money, I'm trying to worry about casinos. casinos. You feel me? This and this, like that's the big money I'm worried about. This is just okay. It's a way to put my money in it, to be a silent owner, but I'm just the richest. Okay.
The casino is their main thing, right?
Yes.
What has your boy been doing in the last like 2 or 3 months?
No, well, you know why he's okay. That's what I'm saying. The Mavericks are not the same because they've also went through the scrutiny. You feel what I'm saying of a major issue. That's why stuff changed because it's been through the scrutiny and all of the people being called idiots. Remember, he was sitting there yelling, "Is this for me?" and all that stuff. And people were doing stuff. That was included. Oh, he was. They were ready to. I don't give a hell. This is side money. This is what I do.
And you said scrutiny, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did Portland not go through scrutiny about 20 years ago? And what did they decide to do?
They changed after the scrutiny. He's going to go
right now. How he's running things.
Some people, and you gotta wait. Sometimes you gotta wait through some scrutiny. Peter Angelos went through scrutiny with the O's, bro. It took him forever to sell. Some teams do that where it go and you want to go through scrutiny where it's like, bro, this guy's the owner of my team. You gotta wish for scandal. That sucks to say, not like you feel me, like it's horrible, bro. They had Donald Sterling was the Clippers owner. You had to wish for a scandal, which ended up happening for this dude to get out of there. Until it was a scandal, he was doing nothing wrong. He had enough players on the floor. You feel what I'm saying? He had a coach, a GM. He had everything. He was making money.
The market helped him out too.
Yeah, it does as well. But I'm just the point we have with basketball now. You feel me? It ain't even Donald Sterling level. We had a level of basketball where you making money. It's a global game, so every team, even their small market, they're making money. So this dude making money. We seen Dan Gilbert's and all, bro. Come on, man. This ain't brand new. You see the Phoenix Suns owner. We talking about Minnesota's owners now. They were talking about being cheaper and all that. Now, not want to spend money. These people get into it with these companies. They don't have to. A lot of these people don't have money they want to spend on the NBA. They just get into it to get money. They don't want to say, man, let me take money out my pocket and throw it on the NBA daily and all that stuff. No. That's why you get the Steve Ballmers and all. That's fine throwing money out his pocket, taking the L for the NBA because I'm gonna take a big ass plus by Microsoft.
I'm about to say he's only that's one person compared to you can name 10 or 15 of these dudes.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. You got a Steve Ballmer that says, I don't give a hell. I'm so rich, I'll make Microsoft money on my little 10% on Microsoft. That people who know about, I took that deal. He's the type of guy that already knows. I just take a percentage of something great. I'm good, bro. Throw a little money on the Clippers and all that stuff. I'm still gonna make a ton of money in return. He fine with that. Not all owners like that. A lot of these people just want to see green. They don't want to lose green. They just want to add green, bro. They don't think like that. They don't think at that point. A lot of these people just found a way to get rich. People that are rich, a lot of them found a way. Something clicked and they found a way to get rich and they just want to keep getting rich. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with that and all that, but a lot of people don't even think, bro. They just found a way to get rich. They found the way. There's a lot of smart people on the block and all that stuff that you know that ain't rich. It is what it is. You got to find your way. Something happened and you click and you get rich. That don't mean you the smartest. I swear I could run an NBA team better than half of these dudes.
Was that a shot at somebody?
It's a shot of a lot of people, but I swear to you, I know this for a fact. I could run an NBA team. I'm not saying better than everybody, better than half of these people that run the teams, though. Based off my love alone of the game and how much I already give is off a fanatic. I gave money as a fanatic. A lot of people don't even give love as a fan. You feel what I'm saying? They just coming by a team. This dude, that's why I'm saying, is he from Portland? This dude probably not from Portland.
I don't think he's from Portland.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. He just bought a team as a new guy in Portland. That's probably what happened. These dudes don't know nothing about Portland heritage or nothing like that as far as, you feel me, what they were doing, the culture, what they,
you said. Does that sound familiar?
Yes, all the time. But I know I ain't trying to throw shots at. I don't even want to throw names no more. You feel me? It is what it is. But he's a fool. He's dumb as well. A lot of these dudes need to be Tom dumb.
Well, let me set you up, huh?
Or Dumas.
Yeah, I don't understand that, King. I don't understand it, bro.
Like you said, you would love it. They don't love basketball. You would love basketball.
You know what's funny about all that stuff you said? All that coincides with the fact that your boy is making rules that hurt the players.
Yeah. It's about the owners, bro.
Like I said, these owners like this buy these teams, right? Then you start putting in place of these draft, these lotteries, and all that type of stuff. So then that hurts teams like the Sacramento Kings and stuff like that. When you got the ownership that's just completely trash.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question real quick. what do you feel about Adam Silver with this? Do you feel like Adam Silver is more invested into making the game of basketball better, right? The game of the NBA better, or making the game bigger and making more from
you talking about? I thought you meant like, is he invested
yes,
in
I'm saying, do you think, which one do you think he's more invested in? Do you think he's more invested in making the game better, like the actual game of basketball, where we may take some L's, and I'm gonna make this game better though, so in the long run, it'll be the greatest game we ever had? Or do you think he's more worried about, no, let's get it out to more TVs and eyes we can see, just getting as much marketing and money we can do? That's what Adam Silver's about.
Hold on. Not that it's just what he about. Who he work for?
He work for the owners.
There you go. And what you just said, the owners would love?
Money.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's like, it is what it is.
Like, it's to the point, bro, they need to have like 2 commissioners.
Yes. Yeah, it is. They need to have somebody with a job that's not a commissioner, as a checks and balance. They need a checks and balance of each other. They need kind of like the 3 levels of judiciary, and all that stuff, as far as the executive, judiciary, and the the Congress or whatever, like legislative and all that. As far as that happening, they need that, like a checks and balance type happening, as far as that type of issue. But they don't have it. So we get, like I said, we get a David Stern where he's trying to make the game better, but he goes too far into the sternness, no pun intended, like that. He does that, and it's like, damn, you too far. Or we get an Adam Silver where it's like, for the owners, it's like, damn, we going to do this and all that stuff.
Very reactionary. Y'all don't like that? Oh, okay. Good. I'm sorry.
We're going to change this to this,
reactionary to a certain extent, I should say, because he.
I thought Adam Silver was for the players. He's for the owners.
Yeah, as time go on, like he for the owners.
Yeah, you realize he really for the owners.
Yeah, which is why I think a lot of people liked him at first. Like, oh, okay, he really looking out for the players.
Yep.
He took a page out of David Stern book. Maybe I would talk about how he decided to let's focus on players to build the brand of the league of it, right? So he kind of took it to the 10th power or whatever, and now it's like he kind of just went crazy with it. And so, like I said, you got these owners like this right here that don't want to spend no money, but then on top of that, you punishing the team because the owner don't want to spend money. Like, the owner spend money, the team trash. Well, you can't get a first round pick no more, or what, a top 3 pick for the next 3 years, or whatever it is, 5 years, whatever the heck the new rules are, or whatever. Like, that hinders the team. So then that means that same team that's been trash is going to continue to be trash. You know what I'm saying? So then on top of that, like, you see that type of stuff, man. Players talk. Yeah. You heard players say it all the time.
Coaches talk. Everybody can talk.
Everybody talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to sit there and go and research this team or whatever. We already know how the team is. You know what I'm saying? Before the person go over there and sign on the dotted line, we already know. That's why I always hear these people making these predictions like, oh man, halfway through the season, he's gonna sign with Chicago at the next year. That's the rumors going around right now. Why is that? Because we already know. You already know. You know what I'm saying? So, and all this, like I said, all this kind of leads to, like, this is what's hurting the game, King.
Yeah.
This was hurting the game, but people don't see it that way. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just.
It is what it is, bro. I wish we could have a group of fans that ran. I wish every team was ran by,
like, Green Bay.
I wish every team was ran by the city. You feel me? And was ran by the city and the fans and all that stuff. That'd be awesome, but that ain't the way it is. I'm telling you, I mean, we still have certain cities that be more richer based off the economy and all that stuff. But I'm telling you, bro, it'll be some times that places they couldn't do that because places would go broke dealing with their teams and all, like throwing everything they got into their team and saying, you know what, we're going to win. And then you lose. And you're like, damn, we gave it all, bro.
I closed down my pizza shop because they failing over here.
Yeah, because I went and got Austin Reeves. But go ahead, bro. Shout out to that. Sorry, y'all. No shots.
No, that's a shot. It's gonna be an instant off season. 5 more days. Yeah. But yeah, man, your boy gonna have to pause, bro. What other stupid stuff he about to do over the next year or so? It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, keep man. We already got Seattle moved out to Oklahoma, bro. And then you're gonna take another storage franchise and move them out, bro. It's just It's gonna be crazy, bro. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn the page, man. Let's go ahead and get ready for the question, the comments. But before that, man, let's show some love to the merch of the channel, man. Yes, sir. Listen, if you guys are interested in the merch of the channel, like the one I have on, the NBA Inside Stuff themed cap and crown shirt, simply scroll down to the description box below. Click on that link to the site. We have all of our merch there on the site. All right. Members, you already know, y'all got a permanent discount, man, for being members of the channel. It's just our way of showing thanks to y'all for showing love to the channel in that special way. Permanent discount, no matter how many times you buy or use it, you can use it as many times as you want, y'all. It's a permanent discount for being members of the channel. So go ahead, scroll on down to the description box. Check out the site. All right, King, let's go ahead and get to the questions and comments. We can call it it's afternoon now.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
Is this news, King? LeVar wants the Wolves to sign Jello and what's the boy? The oldest son name?
Lonzo.
Thank you. Lonzo and Jello to the Minnesota Timberwolves. They can win a championship.
You asked me, is it news?
Yes.
Big J says, I think a realistic Lakers offer for LeBron is $22 million more than he can get on the market, but not the max. And even though LeBron produced counting stats, the BPM was lower with LeBron on the court. Yeah. I mean, it was lower with LeBron on the court, but I don't even go by that. When I had to see LeBron, I worry about Big J when I grade LeBron for last year. When Luka was gone, you feel me? And Austin Reeves and all that was trying to come back and all that stuff. That's when LeBron, other than that, he was playing with a different position. But yeah, 22, that's what I'm saying about right at the end of the day. Like just go into the first level and all and say, hey, we got 22 for you, something like that. I don't know.
Kawhi to the Pistons unlikely, says Lillard's unwillingness to extend contract in Detroit appears to have squashed any talks.
Kawhi be wilding. Big J says the Luka, LeBron, Austin numbers were lower than Luka and Austin alone, and any other combo of LeBron and Luka or Austin was lower than without him. LeBron was better without Luka or Austin on the floor. Yeah.
Boston was requesting up to 4 first-round picks.
Yeah.
For your boy Brown, man.
Yep.
I'm dropping facts as you talking.
You're fine. Izzy says, what up, Izzy? He said, I'm here to pop my ish.
Cavs close to a Harden extension. Both sides should soon reach a verbal agreement and multi-year deal.
He also said Wolves. Big J said Pistons came out this morning saying they are not moving Jalen. They said they are keeping him. The Lakers' best bet for a center is to get Hartenstein since OKC has Sorber and Martin. I mean,
yeah,
Hartenstein making what 30? Yeah, I mean, I guess you might have to go with Hartenstein. Big J said, or maybe what is it, Malach from Phoenix? Is that how you say his last name?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay, he's a great value, Derek Lively. He also says if your Pistons, you keep Duran. Yeah, if you can for cheaper, absolutely. He said, how y'all not talking about my T-Wolves? How you going to show up late, Izzy, and tell us what we didn't talk about? We definitely talked about the T-Wolves. Show them the stuff on the screen.
We literally talked about it.
Yep.
That was the first thing of the show.
Nah, you good, Izzy. Appreciate you, man, as always. He said they made the biggest trade Wolves needed to be talked about. We did. You got to rewind the show. He said train with KG as far as Duran. I don't know if that's his game. You know, KG, the master of, Ralph sent me the video I told him before. That 1 foot in, bro, 2-point. I'm like, yo, guys.
That heel on that line.
Yep. Jeez, bro. You know, shout out to Grant Hill again, bro. You know, Grant Hill used to shoot 49% from like that distance as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, because they talk about the shooting, the 3-point shooting and all, but talking about he wasn't great when dudes were jumping on there saying Penny Hardaway was the greatest 3-point shooter or something. Big J said they compared
He
Peterson to
never
Harden.
2 lot threes.
That's what I'm saying. Like he was the greatest or something like that. He was Glenn Rice. Big J said the Clippers are not trading Leonard for Fox. Fox and Garland would be terrible in the backcourt unless they're afforded. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking for Big J. The draft picks that will come with, and they will give up because Leonard would get the draft picks. The Clippers done, man. Like the Clippers just got to get people and then try to trade again and get people there. The Clippers are the Clippers still. So, but that's what if I'm in the Spurs, I'm leading off. That's the money with Fox, and then these draft picks. Because really, Kawhi shouldn't be worth that many draft picks, but based off his injury history and all too. But if you can still get draft picks from him, then that's a win. Trying to get all of them picks you got rid of for SGA and all that. Big J said the Spurs took 2 great centers in the draft. People sleep on Terrence Reed Jr., 6'10", 260 monster, and Jaden. What's that? Quaintance.
I couldn't pronounce the name either. But that's the guy I was telling you about. They drafted.
It's probably Quaintance. And then Izzy said Wolves twice. Yeah, Izzy, go back. Rewind the show to the beginning, Izzy, when you get a chance after it's over. And we talked about the whole trade enough. That's it, bro. Because I get ready to go get clean myself. Hurry up.
Yeah, because I'm hungry, man. Listen, but yeah, we just appreciate y'all, man, rocking with your boys for another episode per usual, y'all. We'll be back here on Monday for more NBA talk. We're gonna have a guest on Wednesday. Shout out to our guy Empire Jeff, who covers the LA Dodgers and the LA Lakers. We'll have him on Wednesday. Probably start getting some guests on here, man, throughout the
off season. It's about that time.
Yeah, it's about the time. So we'll have him on Wednesday. But yeah, if you guys are into NBA content, go ahead, follow us over here, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here for these conversations. Like I said, don't matter what team you root for, man. I literally just saw we pretty much talked about a ton of teams right there on the screen. So it don't matter who you root for, man. We're talking about all these teams. Also, too, if you guys could do us a favor, hit them likes as well. It would be much appreciated. Members, hit them likes as well as y'all are watching here. If you want to become a member, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button, man. Join us here, become a member. We have different perks and stuff for becoming a member. And also, we dedicate Fridays to the members like we just saw here today. So if you want to be able to kind of get your thoughts and your questions in and stuff like that on Fridays, consider becoming a member of the channel. Shout out to Big J, BA, and Cuz on Cuz We Geek. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. We got a show tomorrow morning. We're gonna be doing a Supergirl spoiler discussion. First 4 episodes of Avatar, Last Airbender. I just finished that last night. That's why I'm tired. I was up last night late. And then some other news has dropped. I can't remember. Oh, the Batman Nightfall trailer drops. So we'll probably talk about that too tomorrow too. So but yeah, like I said, if y'all into like DC, Marvel, Star Wars, man, like I said, all that type of stuff, man, join us over there for that show. We do talk about a lot over there, man. So we do those every Tuesday evening and Saturday morning, y'all, because we geeked. Kings or anything else I'm forget.
You watch Black Mirror?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't watched Black Mirror since that Anthony Mackie episode.
Oh, that was nah. You gotta get it. It was better recently, but you watched all the rest of you were a Black Mirror guy, all the seasons.
Oh yeah.
You ever watched a show called Inside Number 9?
No.
It's a British show. It didn't like get picked up by Netflix or BBC, but it's it's more of like a comedy, a dark comedy type of thing, but it has a twist at the end. Every one of the episodes, an anthology type thing, and the 2 writers like play characters in each episode and all. It's real good. Me and Queen like finished. It was like 9 seasons of it, like 6 episodes and like 30 minutes each. But it's real good. You might want to watch it. But share, and more share, guys. Like is the equivalent of a share. We appreciate you guys so much. Also, if you're into combat sports at all, follow myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combat. So we talk all things combat sports, sports entertainment. I like to call us the best, brightest, and the blackest combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else. We have watch-alongs all throughout the week, every day. We normally do YouTube watch-alongs as well on Mondays especially and Fridays, but also throughout the week. We show PLEs as well. You can get access to the video versions of all this if you need it just by being a subscriber to the channel. Come on over there. We, like I said, show all major events, PLEs, and all that type of stuff as well. And we do recap shows every Sunday afternoon, usually around 3 p.m. or so Eastern. So like, comment, subscribe on all our channels if you can help us out. And we'll see y'all again over here on Monday evening.
Man, when does Summer League start?
Ain't that like July? That should, so hold up. It's June now, right? So it should be soon. Golly, this NBA season never stopped, bro.
Yeah, man. Content.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the California Classic starts July 3rd.
Oh, damn.
Through the 6th.
That's like next week.
Salt Lake is July 4th through the 7th.
Yeah.
And the main event, you already know, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
July 9th through the 19th.
All right.
So it's not that far, King. It's not that far. Bro, we're gonna have to go down to something. I know me, bro, I've been talking about that. My boys, we've been talking about that for years. It's gonna go down to Vegas
on one of them years. You got plan that in advance, though.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
But
Vegas trips. Oof.
Yeah, probably not the whole time because that's 10 days. So
yeah, a couple of days, like a weekend or something like that.
Yeah, that we might have to try to do that. But yeah, listen, like I said, appreciate y'all, man. Rocking with your boys per usual. Like I said, this is Cap and Crown. We talk about all things NBA related, y'all. We'll be back here on Monday, same cap time, same Crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and Crown, man. Vegas, we on our way. We on our way.